Right, let me go over here and see. I knew I'm going to get a notification if it worked. Let me.
Does it go under your videos?
It will go under my videos, yep.
I'll keep refreshing. And this blanket out of my background.
I just got to make this public and we are good to go.
Oh boy. Oh, it says live. I'm so excited. I've never done a live anything. So this is.
Oh, isn't this exciting? This is so very cool. So hi guys, welcome to Nays Days. This is my favorite series, actually my only series that I have, but it's still my favorite. This is YouTuber of the Week live. So if you are joining us, which I gotta go back to that. If you're joining us, make sure you comment below so that we know that you're here while we get everything else stood up.
Give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, okay, it says that we're okay, which is good. So I always like to check the quality just to make sure that we're doing okay. Okay. Okay, so now, guys, what I need you guys to do is tweet out this video link. Try to get as many viewers as we can. So I'm going to do that right now. And Elle, I think you're going to do that too. Let me see.
I'm tweeting as we speak.
So guys, welcome. If you are joining us, let us know that you are here. Comment below and hopefully I can see your comments. Let me see. Sometimes when I do it that way, it doesn't come up.
I'm so excited.
Tube. I'm trying to click on something else. I'll just click on the video. My channel. Live. I'm gonna put you on mute so I don't hear myself. All right, we have Blurs. Hey Blurs, thanks for coming to check us out. Jossie is here. McKnight's Comedy Lounge. It's lit, Nay. What is up? How are you feeling, Nay? Okay, so this week for our YouTuber of the Week, and if you guys have not heard of YouTuber of the Week and you know me and you know John and myself, I don't know where you've been. You probably lived under a rock for a while, but my husband, John Hagerty, has been doing YouTuber of the Week, I want to say since January of 2017. So it's been a long time. And Elle was a YouTuber of the Week on John Hagerty Vlogs. We did a different setup, though. We did more of a record, then publish it. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go live. I wanted you guys to ask your questions right away, get your answers right away, meet this beautiful lady, which I love. I was so sad when I couldn't do the YouTuber of the Week with her. I was in Ohio, and then we connected ever since because I'm like, girl, I need your number. Let's go. And so would you like to introduce you and your channel and just tell us what it's all about?
Sure. Okay. I don't know how live works, so sorry if this is a mess. Hi guys, my name is Elle. My channel is Missglambam. I started originally as just a beauty channel, and now I focus on cruelty-free beauty products. And I also do a little bit of everything. I've been doing a lot of like hauls and Bath and Body Works stuff and like candle videos. I vlog sometimes. I have a lot of vlogs to put up soon. Woo, believe you me, a lot of vlogs that I need to edit. Yeah, just kind of lifestyle, and my content has changed a little bit as I've grown up with my channel. I started it in like high school, and then I would do college stuff, and now I'm in grad school, so I have to do like grad school vlogs. I haven't really done any of that yet, but it's coming. So yeah, all that, a little bit for everyone, I would like to think.
And every time that I go to Bath and Body Works, I always like snap a picture and send it to Elle, like, guess where I am?
Oh yeah, it's weird how much of a subculture there is on YouTube and the internet in general for Bath and Body Works. So if you're into that, hello, come check out my stuff. That's like my land I hang out in sometimes.
And it's not that she only goes to one store, right?
Right. No, I like will travel to all the different ones, especially if it's like their big sale. Like I have been known to go to like the 5 closest ones and scope them out. So, you know, if that's your thing, if you're also a shopaholic, we should be friends.
Yes, very true. Okay, let's see who else we have on. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, there's so many messages.
I know, I love it. So some of you may know, some of you may not know. So I'm feeling okay. Blur's asked how I'm feeling. Last week when I did the YouTube of the week with This Is Chrissy, which was amazing. The earlier that day I had a double root canal.
Oh.
And then I think since I was in the chair for so long that something in my inner ear kind of like moved. And so I've been lightheaded for about a week. But I've been taking medicine, but they said I still can't go to the gym because they don't want the dizziness to, you know, affect me while working out, and I pass out. So I'm off from the gym for a week or so. Crappiness. But it's not about me, it's about Miss L. So we're on fire. Hi, this is Chrissy. Thank you for coming to check us out. McKnight. What's up? Much support. Yes, McKnight from McKnight's Comedy Lounge. He is a New Yorker, and he is killing it in YouTube right now. So, my love, why did you start a YouTube channel? You said you've been doing it since high school and you've been growing up with your channel. So why did you start one?
Well, I used to watch a lot of just beauty videos, and I was like, hey, they need my opinion on the internet, because I'd watch like my favorite channels, and God forbid they review something that I liked and say they didn't like it. I was like, well, you know what? I need to throw my opinion out there. I just like to share them and just like help people. And I started out doing a lot of like drugstore beauty stuff because, you know, balling on a budget, and it's widely available, makeup at the drugstore. So that's kind of how I started. I also just really needed a hobby in high school. And so I'm glad it's kind of like stuck with me. I think I might have given a better explanation when I was interviewed by John over the summer. And like since then, the information has just like left my brain. So I would like you to know that that video is still like the featured video on my channel. It's like right up there. So I don't know if anyone wants to watch it. It's
go check it out. It is. I think John has a playlist on John Hagerty Vlogs, all the YouTuber of the weeks. So make sure you check. I think hers was, when did I go to Ohio? It was in July.
I think
so. July of 2017.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember I filmed like my July favorites right after that, right here on my couch also, which is not usually where I film, but it's my Hagerty filming position, I guess.
And look, and my nice pink wall too.
Oh no, I love it. I need a pink wall. It's my favorite color.
Jossie says, haha, yes, girl, but only on a budget for sure.
I know, I need to keep looking at this. It's so exciting.
This is Chrissy says, I know nothing about makeup. How did you get started?
Good question. If you think about it, it's like, how does anyone learn how to do makeup? Either you have an older sister who teaches you. I didn't. You have a mom who teaches you. I didn't. My mom never wore makeup. Or nowadays you just have the internet. So I just would watch a lot of makeup tutorials. Yeah, I remember like late middle school, everyone at my school was starting to wear makeup and I knew how to do it not at all. So to the internet I went, and it took a lot of trial and error. So another reason for starting my channel was just to hopefully help other people cut through that trial and error period, because I went to school a lot of days with just eyeliner like smudging down my face, I'm sure, like way too much eyeliner. So I try to make my stuff very beginner friendly if I'm doing a get ready with me, or I haven't done a tutorial in a while, but I would do a lot of beginner tutorials because it is hard to start. It's like 14-year-olds know how to do their makeup perfectly now because we have YouTube and all these makeup tutorials and beauty gurus, etc. So yeah, I just wanted to do my part, help out.
Yeah, and like with watching YouTube before, I only thought it was just like music videos.
Hmm.
And then John got into it, so then of course I got into it. He's into it a lot farther than I am. But getting to know people, that's my favorite part, is to getting to meet awesome people. And and it's not just one genre that I'm picked. Like, I have beauty, which is you, and my other friend. And then I have like, I don't really watch gaming, but there's like some gamers that I watch. There's, you can find anything on YouTube. You can find how to build a transmission, or how to put on makeup, or how to do anything. And I know that every time that someone says, "Oh, I watch beauty," I'm like, make sure you check these people out.
You're the
And then
best
I message you, I'm
person
like, you might get new subscribers.
for my
Okay. John is on. Hey, John. He says, "Sup, everybody."
Hi, John.
Hi. We were just talking about Elle's video on your channel. So, what else do you do besides? I mean, I know, but what else do you do besides YouTube?
Besides YouTube, I feel like I'm always doing homework. Let's see, I'm like 7 weeks away from getting my master's, so that's pretty cool. I'm quite the bookworm, always studying or doing some painful group project in my free time. Let's see, YouTube takes up a lot of time. Hanging out with my friends, going on little weekend trips all over New England or whatever. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, which I love. I want to do more of. What do we do? Hang out with my dog, take walks with her when I go home and visit my parents. In the summer, you will probably find me just in a lake, in a pool, in the ocean, just swimming. Just leave me there all day. I'll be so happy. Let's see. I used to like bike a lot in my free time, but my bike got stolen. So I'm trying to find out what to do with that block of time I would normally be biking. I don't know. Just
Yeah, yeah. No, YouTube does take up a lot of time. And I know that I've talked about this plenty of times. Is that a lot of people who are outside of the YouTube, I'm gonna call it game, have no idea what it takes, what all is involved. I mean, you said you have plenty of videos that you recorded, you just got to edit them. So that's like all in itself is a job.
No, I know. Sometimes I think to myself, like, wow, I wish I had like an intern or something, but like, that's ridiculous. I'm not a famous YouTuber. I don't need an intern, but it's like, I feel like one person, like it's two persons workload, all the stuff you do for YouTube, and people who upload every day, like you and your vlogs. I have no idea how you do that. I don't think I will ever be doing that unless like I can somehow figure out how to do Vlogmas one of these years. It's always a goal. I always try and it never happens, but it does take so much time.
It does. See who else is on. Hi, Herman. You're not late. Jossie wants to know what you're getting your master's in.
Oh, I'm getting my MBA, so business administration. So it's like a general business management, all that.
Master's, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, a year ago, I just was finishing my undergrad. So I did a 4+1 program. So basically got my master's in a little over a calendar year, which is nuts. This time last year, if you asked me what I was going to be doing now, I probably would not have said being in grad school. I didn't know what I was doing. Probably a little over a year ago, actually, a few months, maybe like March, I would have had no idea. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I really like school. Like I enjoy school. I'm a nerd. Like I need to keep going. So here we are.
Well, as you know, I'm always so proud of you. You know that because I tell you that and always say you're gorgeous and all that good stuff.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love you, Hagertys.
We love supporting and love, all of our peoples. See, Blurs says it's like a mental boot camp being a YouTuber. The drive you need is crazy, and the escalation process is, yeah, it is true. YouTube, I did not think would be this involved. I love it, but it's very time consuming.
Yes, no, definitely. I always say I have a million videos that are filmed. I just need to edit them. And I feel like maybe a quarter of everything I film nowadays just never goes up because I don't get to it, which whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being very like strict and picky about what I want on my channel. And so like some things I'll look at later and be like, oh, that's not good enough. Or I'll put it up like 5 months later and be like, oh, maybe no one will notice. It's fine when I finally get around to editing it. So
well, like, Christmas in July. Oh, it was Christmas 7 months ago, but it's Christmas in July.
Yeah, no, I've probably done that before or done something similar and tried to pawn it off. I was gonna do that the other day for April Fool's Day and like upload an old vlog. I'm still gonna upload it and people are just gonna have to deal that it's a little older, but I like it. So I wanna look back and watch it. But like I try to avoid doing that, but you just can't avoid it sometimes, at least when you're me.
Now, let me see. Herman says the Hagertys are super supportive. Oh, thank you, Herman. We appreciate it.
It's true.
There's something that I wanted to go along with that question. What your comment was about uploading. So how long have you been on YouTube? How many years?
I started in 2010 in October, so it's gonna be 8 years pretty soon. So like 7.5 now. Whoa.
And you're almost at 5,000 subscribers, correct?
Yeah, I think I'm like 46. I'm or like close to 4,700, I want to say.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, I know, it's nuts. I can't believe it.
And then once my question comes back in, I'll ask it. Okay. So guys, I have a list of questions. As you guys know, I have my general set of questions, but make sure you guys leave your questions below so that Elle can answer them right for you. Herman wants to know, Herman says, I just celebrated Orthodox Easter yesterday and I'm tired. Yes, happy Orthodox Easter.
Yes.
He wants to know what's the biggest challenge about getting your master's and doing YouTube?
Definitely just scheduling and finding the time to do everything. I'm like currently having a little bit of issues with this, but it's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. I feel like I'll go through periods where I'll be really good about editing and uploading, and I'll be really consistent, and then boom, I'll have a big project. Or I actually just left the country for a week and I had this big gap of uploading. I try to usually do like at least twice a week I'll upload. But over my spring break trip, I went to Panama and it was our study abroad trip. So I had planned to like schedule videos ahead of time, but I also hate scheduling things when I know I won't be near my phone or my computer to promote videos when they first come out. So I just was so busy getting ready. I just didn't even schedule anything for that week. So nothing went up that week. The next week, oh my goodness, I've actually had a very eventful March now that I think about it, because I got the worst sunburn of my life my last day in Panama. I could not walk the week after I came back. It was very dramatic. Like my feet were purple. They were so swollen. I couldn't put any weight on them. I like couldn't go to school that whole week, which sounds stupid because it was a sunburn. And I put on sunscreen, but you're right near the equator. It's just doomsday for super fair people like me, apparently. So I didn't do anything that week either, I don't think. I might have put up like 1 or 2 videos. Long story short, just figuring out your upload schedule and being consistent, because I'll be good for a while and then something comes up and I just like will go back into full-on school mode, and you have to prioritize that over your channel, which sucks. But
yeah, because I know that, and you guys all probably have heard this too, is that, you know, when I first started, I didn't really want a channel, and that, you know, I did once every 3 months, and then I did once a week, and then I went to twice a week. And then I went to daily vlogging. And so you do have to be consistent, because if you do fall off like your consistent schedule, it like time goes by so fast because you're busy doing other things like school or work or things like that, or shopping, that your YouTube, like it will like be delayed. So consistency is key.
Yes. Yeah, I'd actually be interested to hear, Nay, what you thought about like how your channel was growing once you were changing your schedule. Like I think I've heard you say once you started doing daily videos, you were growing a lot faster. Is that true?
Yes. Okay. So I don't know why I thought doing dailies was a good idea. Um, no, my girlfriend Chanel from Chanel Cubed, who does YouTube, she said, "Hey, Steph, you should do daily vlog." And I'm like, "Well, I don't think my life's like, I think we're boring." Like I told John, I'm like, "John, we're a boring couple. Like we really are. Like we don't really do anything because we're always working and the kids and things like that." And so when I was talking to Chanel, she goes, "Steph, you drive all the time. You can chit chat, while driving, or the kids' sports, or just life in general." So I started doing that, and my channel did grow, and it is growing. So we are daisies, and we grow together. And so yeah, I think when I would have to look back from when I started doing dailies in November, but it was around Vlogmas. So I started November 17th, and it was like maybe 2 weeks before the Vlogmas. So everybody was doing dailies. But yeah, my channel has definitely grown. I think we're almost at 830 daisies, which is amazing. And I think that it jumped. I think before I did dailies, I want to say I was probably, John would probably know. I think I was around 400 something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doubled. That's crazy.
So yeah, so I'm excited. I try to set my goals at like 100 a month. I'm, trying to be, I'm not, if I don't get it, that's completely fine. I just, try harder the next month. But my goal is to get to 900 by, let's see, what month is this? April. So May 1st. And then by June 1st, get to 1,000.
That's so exciting. You're so close. Oh my goodness.
I'm so close. I think I can do it. I just got to keep going and, always think positive like I tell everybody. John says, oh, hold on, let me go up to Blurs. He says, when you are growing your social media machine, it's brutal, but I know when your machine is finally built, you'll be living the good life. Yes.
So
yep.
true.
Speaking of that, what social media platforms do you feel that are beneficial to a YouTube channel or that you utilize?
Sorry, I was just laughing at John's comment. Oh my God.
I know, that's why I didn't get there yet.
Oh man. I think the link to my channel is not YouTube/Missglambam. You would think it
was.
It's my old channel name. When I first started, I was like LO Enigma. It's hard to spell. I hate it, but that's still my link.
I thought it was
no. Wait, did I change it? I'm typing that in now.
Oh, it could be.
Nope. It's someone named Maddie Schmidt, not me.
Okay, well, let me do YouTube. All right, well, I'll change it. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Let's see. Most important social media for YouTube. I think I personally.
Glam.
I know she stole Maddie. You stole my URL. Come on now. Let's see. I think what helped me grow the most, but this was a couple years ago, was Twitter. And when I found like the small YouTuber community on Twitter, that was really big. I think like January 2016, I was really into it. Fall of 2015. That's when I was really focusing on my channel and trying to be more consistent and really like go in pedal to the metal on growing. Twitter was big. But now I would not say that. Now I'd say more Facebook, and I've joined a lot of Facebook groups, and those I think are more beneficial. It depends on which one, because some are just like link dumps, and you just get spam and dislikes from those, and who knows what else. But some are really helpful, like Small YouTuber Army. You and John are admins in that, right?
And then Blurs is one too. There's 4 of us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I love that one. I've met even like the past week so many cool channels from doing your daily threads. So if you're watching and you're not in that group, you should be in it. That's one of my favorites. It's genuinely supportive and helpful. One that was good, I haven't been in there a lot lately, but The Real Women of YouTube. If you're female, that's a really good one. And they have certain days where you can share your links. Although I think right now they might be like doing cleanup or like reconstruction. So I don't know about right now, but that's a good one if anyone's not in that. I think just YouTube in general has been really helpful. And then I try to use Instagram. If you're like a beauty channel, Instagram's really big because there's all those Instagram beauty bloggers, but I've like been trying to grow there more, but that's where I'm having some difficulty also. So I've been kind of playing around with it and experimenting. And some people will make an Instagram just for their channel, but I don't want to do that because I already have like too many Instagram accounts. Like I do one just for candles and wax because I'm like a big nerd about Bath and Body Works and candles and all that stuff. So I have an Instagram just for that. I have my personal one. If I had a third one, I think I'd just explode. So
yeah, I don't know. Multiple channels, or I don't know what this is. It's a lot. And so, yeah, try to like limit it to a certain amount so you don't go crazy or you don't neglect one than the others.
Yeah, that's good advice too for people who are new, because like the temptation is to make a brand new Twitter, make a brand new everything. But I think the simpler, the better. So a lot of my stuff has kind of merged into being a personal account, but now it's also for my YouTube and beauty related. So we're just going to be a big happy family. I like that idea though, because like people I watch, I want to see their personal tweets. I'm nosy. I'm probably obsessed with them if I watch them all the time. Like I want to see all their stuff, not just their YouTube stuff, you know? So I do that for other people. Hopefully my stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree completely. And then also it's less work for you. So then everything's in one place and you're not, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that. And so just one location, easy to find, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Here's everything.
Exactly. Sometimes it's a struggle though, like on Instagram. Like I've been having more people I know in real life add me there. So I've been a little shyer about sharing stuff for my channel. Like I won't really promote new videos on my personal one anymore, which isn't a good thing. I really need to like cut it out and get over myself on that. But I'm just like, so I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. Like some friends, I don't care. They know about my channel. Other people, I don't care what they think. But some people, like people I see in class every day, it's like, oh God, I don't know if I want them to know that part of me that, you know.
Why not? You should spread it out, like share. You should share it. And, you know, maybe you might, you know, get more subscribers, or, you know, you might get some tips, or you might get some collabs in there.
It's true. I have a sneaking suspicion one girl I go to school with also does YouTube. Like I get beauty YouTuber vibes from her. So wouldn't that be so funny if we both just like were like, hey, I do YouTube.
Like I do YouTube too. Let's do some makeup together.
No,
I think you should do it. Step out of your shell, girlfriend. You can do it.
I'll try. It's a goal. I'm working on it.
Yeah, social media is definitely very helpful. I know a lot of people just stick to one platform. They stick to Facebook, or they stick to Instagram, or they stick to Twitter, Snapchat. Snapchat's a little different, and then there's other ones that I don't know about. But I like, you know, being on multiple ones because you get to meet new people. Like Twitter, sometimes I'm like, what do I tweet out? Like I'm not sure. Now I'm getting better at it. But Twitter, I think it's a lot easier because then people can retweet or information, like your vlog, or, you know, and then you build your following that way. But with Facebook, the support groups. I never knew anything about them. Like, I didn't know much about YouTube, so why would I know about support groups? And so Small YouTuber Army is very amazing by doing like the daily threads and meeting people that you would not have normally met if you weren't doing YouTube. So that's, I don't really talk to a lot of my like real friends, like live in person friends, because sometimes they don't understand all like what are you doing in YouTube. And so my YouTube friends, which are my family, know the struggle. They know the good, the bad, everything involved. But I think it's very important to be a part of Facebook groups, like YouTube Creators Alliance that we just made up probably almost a month ago. Small YouTuber Army, get out there, get involved, get your name out there, market yourself. Twitter, Instagram, whatever you can do, get your name and channel out there. John says, let me delete that one. He goes, if a fisherman got his master's, would he be okay? I got you, babe. I knew it, masturbator.
Well, look, promoting my Instagram. Thank you, John. Awesome.
Thanks for linking. So, guys, make sure you check out Elle through Facebook, Instagram. John left her Instagram. It's LOL. Hi.
Like LOL.
Yeah, LOL. That's cute.
Bad name fun.
John says, I love Elle. She's so damn cool. Oh. Nay, tell her the hey, I'm Joey Saga. That's my nephew. I don't. Babe, you're going to have to explain more about that one. About your friend who's also in class, he goes, oh shit, she's an undercover YouTuber. Reviewing, playing, and more RPM. Hey all! So guys, this is our YouTuber of the Week Spotlight interview series where I spotlight a fellow YouTuber and give their channel additional exposure, which I think they deserve. And I think we all should have 100,000 plus subscribers. But together we can get there.
Yeah.
So drop your questions, whatever you have. Make sure you tweet this out. Put it on Facebook, Twitter, all the social medias that we were talking about. What do you use to record and to edit? We'll do record first. What do you use to record?
I last summer finally got the Canon G7X Mark II camera, the one that flips up, and I've been wanting that one forever. It's been really great. And yeah, that's been exciting. I bought it right before I went to Alaska, so I could vlog there in high def because I wasn't going to bring my big DSLR with me hiking. I just wasn't, but I wanted high quality pictures. So another vlog I still have to edit. Oh my God. I film too much for my own good. I can never edit it all, but I do that. And then lately I've just been using iMovie. It's fast, it's quick. I haven't been doing like that much fancy editing lately because I haven't been doing a lot of tutorials. I know how to use Adobe Premiere, but I don't really like it. I think for the kind of videos I do, just simpler the better. So iMovie, I can just crank stuff out a lot faster. And I don't have Premiere on my computer. I used to go use it on campus. I'd go to my university buildings and because I was involved in all this film stuff on campus, I had like access to all the editing rooms. So I just go use Premiere there, but I don't know. I don't like it that much. It's too complicated if you just want to do something easy.
Yeah, I know that, well, I use my iPhone to record mostly. It has an amazing camera that a lot of people don't utilize. And then I just airdrop them to my Mac, because I don't like the iMovie app on here. And then I don't know why I keep forgetting, but John has the Mark I, the next Mark's I. And this flips up, but yours like flips out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like one difference, in the autofocusing is a little bit it's a lag on this one than it is on yours.
Yeah, he was giving me tips about my camera in July. He like had me change a setting and it actually looked so much better after that. So that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this camera, but then sometimes like when I'm on the soccer field, I would always record on my phone, or when I went to like a school event, I brought my phone and I'm like, I can't zoom in that much. I'm like, I don't know why I forget that we have this camera. If John's not utilizing it, it's just sitting in our office. So this past weekend, I'm like, I grabbed the camera because I still had my phone, but I recorded and I was able to zoom in farther and have the HD quality more than my phone could actually capture. So you gotta use what you have and don't forget about it.
Yeah, I'll use my phone if I'm traveling too. Like my travel vlogs will be like 60% Canon, 40% phone footage. So sometimes I'll do both. So yeah, it's convenient.
Jossie wants to know, are your family and friends supportive of your YouTube channel?
Let's see. I do have a bunch of friends that are supportive of it and will ask me about it and have been in videos in the past. So if you're a close friend of mine, you're probably supportive and you probably know about it. And I've probably made you be in a video at some point. Or I just had a friend visit me over the weekend. He was like, oh, did you get any cool stuff for your channel lately? He was like, oh, remember that time you got a drone? And I'm like, yeah, that was years ago. So he'll always ask about it. It's so funny. My boyfriend will help me do stuff sometimes. He actually owes me a voiceover for the boyfriend does my voiceover tag. We're doing that at some point. I haven't filmed the makeup part.
Let me know when that comes out.
I'm so excited. He's owed me that for over a year. I like got him to agree to it and we just haven't actually done it yet. But he's really supportive. He was in a lot of my videos a few years ago. When I lived on campus, we like lived right near each other. So he was always walking in the middle of my videos and I'd be like, do you like my makeup or how do you like the lipstick? And he like wouldn't know I was recording and he'd be like, oh, it looks good. And I'm like, to the camera because he didn't know. So yeah, he's supportive. Are you kidding me? He's actually calling me right now. That's funny. I'm sorry. You're going to voicemail, sweetie. Sorry. That's really weird timing. My
Was his ears ringing?
Maybe. You know what? Every time I'm filming, I feel like he also calls me. If I'm filming late at night, like every single time, it's like he knows. My parents, I guess, are supportive. My mom was in videos a long time ago, like briefly. She'd be in vlogs and stuff. And I think they still think it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, it's been a long time. You'd think they'd be into it. But actually, you know what? My mom has been sharing my stuff on Facebook lately. So she has been extra supportive. I've gotten her into Facebook. So now she's always looking at my Missglambam page. So that's nice. So
oh yes, make sure you check out her YouTube. I mean, her Facebook YouTube page, Missglambam. It's all one word, right?
yes.
All right, let me see.
Or if you go to my channel and click on any of the videos, like all my links are down below too if you want to check stuff out. I have a YouTube Snapchat, Missglambam YT. Nothing's the same on every platform. Like they always tell you to use the same one, but I don't. So yeah, they're all different. Sorry.
I love you. I love it. I love it. So yeah, because I know a lot of people, they try to keep, you semi have yours, but you try to keep your YouTube private and, you know, from the outside world or from their family, because they're like, this is their way to like vent. It's their outlet. And then other people like myself, it's like, hey, this is who I am. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I know that John can even agree 100% to this one. And we probably said it too, is that our family was not supportive in the beginning. I mean, our nieces and nephews were because they watched YouTube, so they knew it. But yeah, like my parents were like, well, why are you putting so much information out there? And, you know, it's like, well, it's the same thing with Facebook. You tag where you are, you know, you're not home. And a lot of times when you are recording and then uploading, you're not doing what you just did because that was previous. Unless you're live, then that's where you are. But um, it's like they didn't understand. I don't know if they didn't want to be in it. But now it's like, hey, I'm recording. If you don't want to be in it, then go into another room. If not, you're going to be on here. Like it.
No, that's what I love about you and John and your vlogs is that your family does participate. And yeah, I think you guys are a really good example of that. And I try to push myself more in that direction. I feel like if I ever did vlogs, I think you'd find out pretty quick who was supportive and who wasn't. Like I vlogged a little bit a couple months ago and like had some friends in it, and that was fun because they know about my channel. They don't care. But like if I were to go to see friends I don't know as well, I don't know if I'd feel super comfortable just whipping out the camera and talking to myself. Like I need to explain it and be like, oh, do you want to be in it? Like, hey, I do YouTube, I don't know. It's a whole topic, it's a whole.
Well, I know that a lot of people, somebody was doing a live stream and I hopped on. I think it's called the Frey family. They're on the small YouTuber army and the YouTuber Creators Alliance. And she was talking about not like still being afraid to vlog in public. And of course, I'm sometimes afraid to vlog in public, but I'm like, you know what? This is for my channel. It's only going to take me like 3 seconds or whatever I'm talking about. But it's common these days that people are on YouTube, well, not necessarily YouTube Live, but like Facebook Live. They're on their cameras taking selfies. So it's common now. It's more common now than it was this time last year because more people are doing it. Like people want to go on Facebook Live. They want to do that. So I think it's easier to understand now about like YouTube than before. It's becoming more popular.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's becoming more normalized, I guess. Or even if you have friends that don't do YouTube, a lot of people are basically vlogging on Snapchat, like everyone kind of, or not everyone, but a lot more people than you would think are kind of into it and recording their lives and sharing it with other people. And I'll watch people's Snapchat stories and they're, giving out more information than I would in a vlog. It's the same sort of thing where they're holding up the camera and they had to do that in public if they're out in a public place. So yeah, you're right. It is becoming easier and more widely accepted, which is great. But like the whole environment of YouTube is just changing so much too from when I started. So.
Oh yeah, and especially with the whole changing of the monetization and the partnership and all that stuff. And I'm like, hey, this is not a job for me. This is like job number 1, 2, 3, 10, maybe 5. I don't know. Because you have, like I have my 2 businesses. Then I have being a wife. That's a job in itself. I have a mom. Sport, it's like so much going on and YouTube's part of it, but it's like, it's not my main source of income. So it's not that whole like partnership program thing that really didn't bother me. Cause I'm like, you can keep the $2.38 that month. You can have it. It's not even going to fill up 1 gallon of gas. You can keep it.
Yeah, that was sad. I feel like everyone was kind of in a funk in the small YouTuber land before that, right after it. It was just hard to be in the Facebook groups around that time because.
But then, yeah, that's why I made a video of, and I mentioned this again, of your why. Why did you start? And, that's very important. You always, in anything, it's not just YouTube, but why did you start losing weight? Why did you start going to the gym or going to a certain place? Why did you start a YouTube channel? It's like you got to remember why. Okay, so you wanted to lose weight. Okay, great. Remember that why. Or you're going on vacation. Remember that why. Or, you wanted to capture memories that you're making. Remember your why. Like, it's not all about the money. It's more about why you started.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good thing to think about with YouTube too. And I feel like a lot of the posts that were really sad about losing monetization, like that was what they got in response. Like, why are you really doing this? Like, if someone's posting in a Facebook support group about YouTube that they're only doing it for the money, then I'm just like, I back 5,000 steps away from their channel, to be honest, because that's not cool. That means you're gonna cut corners. And
yeah, no, we don't do that.
no.
Jossie says, I mean, reviewing, playing, and more RPM. It was probably because your boyfriend was calling. He said maybe he's watching the stream. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. I think I only got the chance to like put this on Twitter though before it started, and I didn't want to be like typing in the thing. So I don't think he's not a Twitter dude. Maybe he was.
Jossie said that's funny. I think that it's such a foreign concept to the older generation. It's true. It really is. And Risa says when you're doing Snapchat stories, the same with the Instagram stories. Yeah, they have like the same. I think they're all like they're copying Snapchat with the stories because now Facebook has it, Instagram has it. You know, they're combining the social media technology and options.
I felt so bad for Snapchat because Instagram totally ripped them off. Like, what?
Yeah, because I saw that. I'm like, okay, well, I still don't know how to use Snapchat, but I use it, but I still don't know how to use it, but I do it on, luckily with Instagram and Facebook, they're one, kind of. So it's like I can just share it automatically.
Yeah.
Just wish I could share it to Snapchats and then it's all one done.
Yeah, Snapchat is kind of off in its own planet. My YouTube Snapchat's probably what I use the least that I should use more. But Snapchat's a pain, so you have to log in and out of your personal one all the time. It's not like Instagram where you can just flip between really easy. So,
Jossie says even FaceTime, Skype, and video calls. Yep. I'm reviewing, playing, and more. I get excited when people view my videos, and especially if it gets good numbers the first day. Not hundreds or thousands yet, but one day. Yep, keep going. That's you always want to just keep putting out that content and just see where it goes. John says, always do your best. It will work out. Jossie says, I agree to review and playing. It's always nice to see the view count rise, even when it's a small to other people. Yeah, like I know, like I get probably about my goal for each video is 50 views. And if you ask like not a larger YouTuber, but like a bigger YouTuber than I am, it's like, oh, I want like hundreds. I want 200s. I want 1,000. And I'm like, hey, 50 views is good enough for me. Like, I know of course I want more because I believe that, I would love more people to see it. But I'm excited for like one view. Like, come on, thank you so much for watching my channel, watching my video, commenting,
Yeah, 100's a lot of people too. Like what? Like we're so used to seeing all these huge channels with millions of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views. But if you think about it, like 100 people, that's a lot of people. 100 people saw your video. That's like,
you get a lot of views on your channels.
It depends on the video. My views are like very all over the place. It's so weird. Like Bath and Body Works stuff, like pew, that will do fine. Usually not worried about that stuff. But like if I'm reviewing just one product, it's a little iffy. So, I've been like playing around kind of with the types of videos I want to do on my channel lately. And I'm always trying to make things better and switch things up and entertain myself as well as other people. So yeah, it's a balancing act, but.
So no, I know that it's not just about the content. It's not about just the title. It's also about the tags of people coming to check out your channel. How do you find what tags work for your videos?
I have the TubeBuddy Chrome extension. So sometimes that will help you, but I have like the free TubeBuddy, so you don't get as much help. So I think it will only like suggest up to 5 tags or something. But it also will tell you like what ranking your video is for that keyword if you go back into the edit video screen. But then it also says that would be the ranking for you and what you look up. So I feel like the ranking's different for everybody based on what kind of videos they watch. I don't know. It's confusing. I just try to be logical about it. And I research this kind of stuff in my free time all the time. Like, this is what I geek out about and get excited about. And my undergrad was in marketing. So like I had a class once where we did all the SEO and the Google Analytics, AdWords stuff. So I don't go full depth. I don't do all of that for any of my videos, but I think one day maybe I will branch out into that. I don't know, just kind of seeing what works and just thinking logically about what the tags should be. Or the TubeBuddy extension will also show you what other people use for their tags if you go on their video. So like you can kind of see like mistakes other people make. Like some people will just do the tags like all one word, like get ready with me, no spaces. And that's not going to be a keyword because people are writing it out with the spaces in between. So I don't know. I try to read articles about it and just kind of adjust as I go. But
no, that's very good tips. And hopefully everybody who's watching that, and also myself, I even wrote it down so that I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Reviewing says, yeah, I tried a new concept and it seems well received. Good. You should make a video about that too. John says, I went from learning how to use a camera and vlog to being in McJuggerNuggets videos. It's a wild ride. Buckle up and hang on. Yeah, John's channel is growing so fast because the opportunity that he got to act in a series. And he's almost at 2460, I think. He might have passed that today. But he went through like the 2000s or the first half of the 2000s fairly quickly. Like it was tough getting to the 1,000. I know that was really tough for him. But once he got to like 1,100, it like was like, I guess at the perfect timing and just like kicking everything off, like 1,100, 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2000, it's just going by so fast. And, it with like what works for you, your Bath and Body Works, their videos, take off. So, if you're kind of like not feeling it one day or, like, hey, I can put up a Bath and Body Works and get the views. So, your audience. So it's important for you guys to know your niche and not just do random things and, just work with your audience because they're subscribed to your channel for a reason.
Yeah.
Reviewing. Good.
Or sometimes videos like will surprise you too. Like the weirdest things will take off, or you'll try something new because you just feel like it, or I don't know, sometimes I just feel inclined to share something or make a video, even if it's not super related to my other stuff. And sometimes those will do well. Sometimes they'll get like 40 views in a week. So it's, it's always changing. And I don't put up certain videos or make them just for the views. I'll share what I'm up to and what's on my mind and all this stuff that none of my friends want to talk about. They don't want to hear me talk about candles, but the internet does. So here I go.
We're talking about candles.
It's like, yep.
No, I love your videos, just the way that you present them and just like your editing, and you have that green shiny background.
Mermaid background. That's like finally starting to not be wrinkled after it's been hung up for like half a year. It was so wrinkled at first, and I don't have an iron. I wasn't going to buy an iron just for that. So I just kind of hung it up and went with it. And now you can't really see them anymore. So
good job, Michelle. So guys, I have a few more questions, but leave your questions below. We're almost out of time because I don't want to hold anybody up. And so we try to keep it around an hour. So reviewing says I use TubeBuddy for tags and helps a lot. Yeah, I think I need to start doing that. So your favorite video to make Bath and Body Works, or
No, let's see. Last night I filmed a beauty empties video. I really love doing empties because you're like always kind of working towards them and like putting stuff to the side. And as I'm using products, I'm always mentally reviewing them in my head, or I'll do my nighttime skincare routine and I'll be like practicing what my review of it's gonna be when it's an empties, you know? So I just
So for people who don't, sorry to cut you off, but for people who don't know, because I know you do very well in your empties videos, what are they? What do you do? How do you prepare for them?
see, I'm so in like the beauty guru mindset. I forget that that sounds weird to some people. Basically, whenever you use up beauty products, or I'll save skincare stuff too, I just like keep them in a bag. And a lot of people do them monthly. I do them like quarterly because I don't know. I never have time to film them every month. You just kind of go through everything you've used up and review them. And I think it's a fun way to kind of review things before you throw them out for good. So you know, you get to share your experience with the product. And plus, by the time you're at the bottom of it, you're probably an expert on it. And you can talk about, you know, whether you buy it again, or a lot of people take kind of a decluttering or minimalism approach to these videos. And there's even videos where people do clean out my stash, or they're like trying to get their collection to be smaller. They'll do like Project Pan, where they're talking about products they're consciously trying to use up. So I don't do that as much, but I have been kind of trying to get rid of stuff because I have like so many beauty products. Sometimes it's just annoying. So I've been trying to use things up and get them out of my collection. So it's kind of that too, like a little bit of decluttering, but I don't know. They're just so addicting. And that's the kind of video I could just watch like 4 hours straight of people just talking about their beauty empties, because everyone goes through different stuff. And sometimes like you'll watch someone's videos and it's like, I wonder what moisturizer they use. Like their skin is so nice, you know, and you get to hear. And it's interesting to like be aware of how long it takes you to go through things. Like if you know it takes you forever to go through a shower gel, you don't need to buy a whole bunch of them. That can be something you buy once or twice a year, you know, or self-awareness. They're fun for a variety of reasons. I just love them.
When I first stumbled upon your channel almost a year and a half ago, I'm like, empties? What? Like I'm like, and I'm like, why does she have so many empty bottles? Like, where did you? So you had to use them, but it does make sense. It does. It does. And plus, you're so good, and I know I comment this on a lot of your videos, is that you're so, I think I'm saying this wrong, but you're so good at explaining, like the explanations of the products, of like your reviews. It's so detailed, and I love it.
Thank you. I do love details. I feel like my reviews tend to be longer, but you know, if I'm looking up a review, I want to know everything. If I'm about to spend $40 on whatever it is, foundation, I want to know, like, is this color selection good? Is it good for oily skin? How long did it last? Was it hard to take off? Is it waterproof? Like, I want to know everything. So I just babble and I give you all the details. And then if people don't like it, they don't have to watch it. They can watch it on twice the speed if they need to, or they can skim. But I'd rather put it out and have too much than not enough and have people leaving like, oh, I still don't know if I want it. You know, that's the perfectionist in me. I just got to do it all.
I love it. I love it. Well, that's with anything. It's like if they come to your channel and if they see something that they like, you know, if they come for your Bath and Body Works haul and then they only come for that, well, at least you know you have that audience. You have the people that come for empties, you know, it's just that's what's great about YouTube is that, you know, everything's different. Everyone's channel is different. So you can go visit those types of channels or your videos, like you have your playlists and things like that. So one last question that I have for you is, what do you want people who are watching this to know about you and your channel?
To know about me and my channel. You know, I like to think of my beauty channel as different from all like the huge beauty gurus and makeup tutorial artists, because I'm purposely a little rough around the edges with my videos. I like to think I'm the more realistic, everyday version. because like I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not an expert. I learned slowly and through much trial and error, but I like to feel like I'm more relatable. You know, I don't have someone else editing my videos. I don't have a $5,000 camera. Like I will watch the big makeup tutorials and just feel so intimidated. It's like, I'm not buying a $100 primer. Hello, I have to pay for tuition. My textbook was $400 that I'm currently putting my computer on. Like, you know, I feel like you need a more realistic, unpretentious person to get your reviews and advice from. So I don't know. I'm a very informal person the majority of the time. So I feel like my videos are like that too. Like I want people to feel like it's a friendly place where they can just chill and watch their friend talk about some beauty products, not some rich person sitting in a mansion with their $500 concealer telling you need to buy it now, because that's not realistic. You know, I want people to be able to actually be helped by my videos and find them useful and feel like they're talking to a friend, not someone who's making them feel inferior because they can't afford the latest this or that, you know?
I love that about you and your channel, is that not saying that you need to, like, I'm not saying poor, but it's like you don't need to have that $500 concealer or the foundation, things like that. There are products that are equal to, for lesser value, that do the same type of, I don't do makeup. I do know, but that do the same thing. And so I think with your channel, you're so real and that it's so relatable. So many people can relate to you. And, you know, you say, hey, I'm going to Walgreens and getting CoverGirl or Maybelline. You know, that's easier for them to relate than getting, you know, Estee Lauder or getting like the super high end makeup that costs so much money. You're easier and you're relatable to them.
Yeah, like sometimes, like the big gurus, I love them. I'll watch them, but I feel bad about myself afterwards. Like, I don't know, like let's tour my Mercedes. Let's do my makeup in my Mercedes. Oh, tour of my mansion. Like sometimes I just roll my eyes when I see these things on the Discover page. You know, it's like, I don't want people to feel bad about themselves. I'll go on camera with my hair looking like kind of questionable. Like, did she not brush it today or is that on purpose? We don't really know. I'm not a hair guru. I like my makeup. I like my skincare. Hair, it's in a clip. It's going to do its thing. So, you know, more laid back, I'd like to say.
And I love it. I love it. Reviewing says I've been using my cell phone for all my videos so far. That's amazing. Do use what you have. Like I said, I use my cell phone as well. And hey, I think the videos come out pretty well. So guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight on this Monday night. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. I'm not sure if it's morning, afternoon, night for you, or if you're in bed watching this. So thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you check out Elle, who is super amazing. Super, super amazing. Missglambam. Check out all her videos. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. She is amazing, and I tell her that all the time. Oh. So Elle, thank you so very much for being this week's YouTuber of the Week. Like I told you before we went on air, is that I knew as soon as I started this, we just had to figure out our schedules. Yeah. That I wanted to have you on here because I love you more than just a YouTube friend. You're amazing. So
no, you guys are like family at this point. I love
We are. So reviewing says Elle's channel is awesome. Just watched while listening. Oh,
thank you.
Yes, she is amazing. So that's why we do this YouTuber of the Week live. So then it's like you see the person behind, well, not really behind, but like in front of the camera and actually get to hear them. Not recording. So this is live. So if we make a mistake, hey, you know, we're human. but it's like to get to know everybody laid back. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys had an amazing time. Like I said, check out her channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys next week for next week's YouTuber of the Week, which I will announce on Saturday. So it might be one of you. Not quite sure. So I'm going to end my way, and then Elle, you end how you normally end your videos. Okay?
Oh, do I just like do the little red hang up thingy when I'm done? Is that how it works?
You don't do it because we're going to chat afterwards. But
yeah.
So, guys, always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Go ahead, Miss Elle. How do you end your videos?
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I would say give this video a thumbs up, but I don't know if that applies to live streams. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my comments if my channel sounds something you'd be interested in. I can't believe you just watched me blab for an hour. Thank you so much. Thanks to Steph for hosting me. This was so much fun. And I will see you in my next one. 3, 2, 1, bam!
All right. Well, it's not 3, 2, 1 yet because I have to end it.
Oh, no. Bam!
Not bam. I think I ended it. Did I? I think I did. Let me see. Did it work? No. We're still there. All right. I got to figure out how to end it. Creator Studio. Live stream.
Got 11 likes. Woohoo!
I can't end it.
Oh, thank you, Josie, for subscribing. It's very nice of you.
I figure out how to end it.
Let's see. I don't know either. I'm plugging in my laptop. It's about to die.